Where am I?
We're live.
Oh, thanks for waking me up from the nap, everybody.
Yeah, that little countdown took a little bit there.
Holy moly, it's good to see everybody.
Yes, it is. It's good to be back. We're a little makeshifting right now. We're in transition.
It's a big transition. It's like we're in a train that's going to nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much our lives.
You know what? It's like one of those cruises to nowhere where people just go out and like cruises and people drink. That's what we're into right now. I mean, that's where we're at.
To be honest, I would love to be on a cruise right now, just going nowhere. Just drinking.
It'd be a great, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Somebody will steal our idea.
Buddy, I just TM'd it. It's okay.
All right.
Or art it. Sorry.
Fair enough. So how's everybody doing? See everybody in the chat. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us. It's been a while.
A long time.
Yeah.
We've been busy bees.
A lot going on. Some changes.
Changes.
You know, mostly with Neil, but
yeah, you've been changing.
Buddy, you could share with everybody. Where we've been. Well, I was working a lot, like 7 days a week. So
yeah.
That's one thing.
That's a legit
thing.
It's legit. I've been
not working 7 days.
Not working. No, I've been I moved and I went on like a motorcycle trip, went down to like South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. I did everything with my old man and my brother. It was a great trip, but it was like right after I moved. So yeah. So it was just
put stuff in the house, didn't unpack it, and then was gone for like 10 days or something.
Oh, yeah.
Gone for a while.
Yeah, I just bounced.
Yep.
So I've been doing that and baby showers, and since my wife's expecting, and
couple like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
5-6 weeks. Yeah.
She is third trimester.
So everybody stay posted. There's probably gonna be a whole bunch of whiskey for sale real soon.
She's like, get rid of all of it.
You're done. It's over. You gotta change your life.
No, I will literally go to the grave holding all my bottles. I will clutch those with my life. But enough of our sob stories.
Yeah. So that's it. It's just been crazy, but we're gonna try to get back into a better routine.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Having fun with bourbon, whiskey, your rye, your scotch, your Japanese, your Korean. Don't want to leave out that one.
No.
All that. It's just a lot of fun. And why go on this, on YouTube and Whiskey Tube other than just have fun with
hang out with like-minded people and share a common interest. So that's why we're here. We're going to hang out, but we've had some cool, obviously, with the Bourbon 30 thing. So we got some stuff right here.
Got some cool stuff.
This is just a little 375 that they had a little extra when they blended it. So we were like, yep, we'll take it. I didn't want to leave anything behind of after what I blended. I was really happy with it. Mm-hmm. So, there's that.
I might have to crack that tonight. Kind of share our thoughts.
We might. Yeah, we're thinking about possibly. We'll see how everybody behaves.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah, we might. Plus, I've been really digging the ryes lately.
You have been a rye guy.
Yeah, rye
lately.
Guy. Yeah.
You've been very rye.
Yeah, I've been really kind of craving that more. And it's kind of interesting because when you do something like that, like stray a little bit, then when you come back to bourbon, like I had a little glass last night, it was like, oh man, you just kind of rediscover what you liked about it. Even though you were enjoying the other thing, it's like you start to notice the flavors again, Yes. It's almost like a cleansing of the palate, if you will,
It's very true.
It's a cleanse, a rye cleanse.
It does it, because then you go back, your palate gets, I'm going to sound geeky here, but your palate gets fatigued if you're doing the same thing. So if all I ate was mac and cheese every day of my life, it'd be like, you would almost not taste it.
Right. Until you don't have it for a while, then you go back and
yeah, it's definitely giving your palate a change up.
Yeah, which I think is really good, actually.
It's just what the doctor ordered.
Yep. So we got a bunch of ryes laying around now that we want to tap into a little bit. See what you guys think, if you guys have been dabbling in anything.
Yeah, we have a lot. I think tonight I brought over because Jeff and I were talking and we are like, what do we do tonight? And I think Jeff was saying about like lower proof rides.
Like 100 and down, because I know
Yeah.
one of the last lives we did was the higher proof stuff, kind of battle it out. But we have a bunch of stuff actually.
Yeah, so we might just
one
have
that
to do it.
one that I'm into, but I haven't like put it up against anything is the Jack Daniel's single barrel.
Oh,
this stuff's pretty good. Have you had this?
I have not had that.
Ooh, we're definitely gonna fix that here in a few minutes.
I've only had their batch 90 proof Jack Daniel's rye, which I really like.
Yeah. This single barrel is really good. I was impressed. I was really impressed.
Well, if it's anything, well, that I know what's that? It's like 47 proof.
It is. Yes, 47.
47.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we should probably say hi to everyone. Holy crap!
Yeah, we probably should.
I guess.
So who's hanging with us?
First on the list is Trev Wilson.
What's up, Trev?
Trev's been killing it, slaying it, doing his thing on his channel.
Yep. I've checked it out for sure.
Little Trev train going on.
All those thumbs down, Trev. No, I was kidding.
I'm sure.
No, I checked it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah. He's kicking ass, man. So if you guys haven't been on Trev's channel, I'm sure all of you know who Trev Wilson is at this point.
If you don't, you do now.
You do now.
Yeah, definitely check him out.
And we got Aiden up in the house. What is up?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Thanks for joining us, my man. We got Window Hendo.
Window.
He's
looking through the window.
He's
that creeping around. Like
he's spying. He's spying.
Yep.
Henderson, we got an Elijah Craig ride that we never opened from you.
Yep.
And we're gonna test that up, I think, tonight against some pretty well-known lower proof rides. So we're gonna see what it does.
Yes, sir. I'm kind of excited about that because I haven't really seen that around here. I don't think I've ever seen it around here.
No, Elijah Craig ride has not made it around here yet.
No,
I don't think yet.
So
maybe one day.
There's been talk, but we haven't seen it.
Chatter.
Yeah, there's been chatter.
We got the one and only
Guy. What's up, dude? It's good to see Guy.
It is always good to see Guy. He's the
man.
He's easily just the man.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
I love him. And then you got Jay, Bourbon and a Baby.
Jay, what's up, man?
Our longtime buddy.
Yeah, Jay's a solid dude.
And make sure if you have not checked out Bourbon and a Baby, awesome channel. Goes over, bourbon reviews plus.
Hey, you're gonna be able to do a video with him soon.
I am. I'm going to be entering the ranks of having a baby and bourbon.
And I dodged a bullet on that one. Sorry, Jay.
I took one for the team. That's all. Holy crap, you're right.
And what I'll do then is I'll do a video with you guys, and I'll tell you everything you're missing out on. No, just kidding.
You just have it.
No, you guys. Yeah, I think it's great. I really do.
We'll have to have them on and do some chit chat.
Yeah. You guys can talk about kids, and I'll just drink bourbon. Perfect.
We got good old Jason in the house from the Mash and Drum, drumming away up over there. Jason's been killing it on YouTube. All kinds of good content going on. You all know Jason.
Yeah, Jason's the man.
He's just the man.
Does he play the drums much anymore?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, if you're in the chat here, Jason, let us know how much you're playing the drums per week. I have not been playing as much as I wanted to, just because of
everything going on.
Yeah, but
I know where your kid is.
Oh yeah,
all right.
I'm going to be having it's called a music and bourbon room. Pumped. I'm going to paint it like dark colors, like man chairs and
nice,
all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. And we got Mike in the house.
What's up, Mike?
There he is on cue.
Rolling.
3 to 4 times a week. That's a good amount. That's
nice.
A
really good amount. Yeah.
Yeah. When you play 3 to 4 times a week, it's like you kind of, or that's enough to like make progress. And
right. But not enough to like saturate yourself where you kind of get burned out. No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, it's a nice, sexy little number right there.
Yep. No, that's good.
I like it sexy.
I haven't picked up an instrument in a long time.
Yeah. You're a hell of a bass player, buddy.
Yeah.
You better pick that slap of the bass.
Yep, slap the bass.
Slap the bass. Grow your dreads out.
Yeah, I think I can get a little one like right here. I think.
And we got Scotty.
Scotty.
There he is.
Beam him up. What's up, dude? It's good to see you, buddy.
Beaming him up. I'll show you a big beam, Scott. Scott's going on at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then all the other times, I don't know what translate all that. Central and Pacific.
We've been out of the loop, man.
I don't know what is what.
Nope. I do not. So what are we doing first?
So enough of my yapping, buddy. I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do a bottle kill.
We're gonna warm ourselves up.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bottle kill of Colonel H. Taylor small batch, which can't get it anymore. It's freaking gone.
Gone from existence, or
it's pretty much gone. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. People freak out. They ram this right up their ass.
I know I've said this before countless times. Maybe somebody in the chat can fill me in. I don't know what the hell Buffalo Trace does that all their stuff is so hard to get.
Crack.
It's like, do they sprinkle crack in every bottle? You know what I mean? Or what the deal is. And I mean, it's good stuff, but there's so much other good stuff that you really, everything has to be this hard to find. Everything they make is just liquid gold, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And hey, if they figured out a way to like put such a demand on their product, like I almost feel like it's like a controlled. It's just like the whole theory. I don't know if it's a theory. I'll call it a theory because I know it's true about that diamonds. There's actually so many diamonds, but they control the market to keep the value up because they could flood the market. I heard that was true. I don't know if that's true, but like diamonds aren't really worth what everybody thinks they're worth. The only reason they are is because they really control the supply.
Oh yeah,
to up the value. So
it's like gasoline. It's like they can control
exactly.
Be like, we're gonna charge out the ass.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you could come up with a way to do that,
then you're good.
Your stuff would be in more demand. You could get more money for it. Although we were there and they said they were doubling their capacity, right?
They just put up. I think they just.
So does that mean all of a sudden we're going to be able to get this stuff?
That's what That's what they're saying. They're trying to do is increase their production, double it, so that
that means everything we buy should be half the price. Not really. Yeah. That's not how it works, but in theory,
I think for me, I'd like to see more available. I like Eagle Rare. I do like Eagle Rare.
You used to be able to buy that. I got them. I sound like a broken record, but you used to be able to just go to the store and buy it. Yeah, it's like
that. I do. I would like to see Eagle Rare a little bit more. I do like Eagle Rare. I think it's kind of holds a place in my heart since it was like the first bourbon my dad got me, and it was before it kind of like went nuts. But I really
Neil was doing it before it was cool. Yeah, it's like that band you heard of before everybody else.
It's like Nirvana before it went crazy.
Yeah,
Billie Eilish. You listen to her stuff?
That sounds really familiar.
She's good, man. I have to admit, I'm not big into like pop music or anything, but like Billie Eilish.
Why do I know that? I'm not into the whole pop. I'll tell you guys how dated I am. I was at the gym yesterday. Buddy Kyle, kid we lift with, comes in. He's 21. So he's a young buck. I'm like, what the hell do you have hanging off your shorts? And here it was the little case with the AirPods.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, it looks like one of those little things you use for to carry the little plastic bag when your dog shits. Like, why do you have that? They're like, everybody's laughing at me. I'm like, I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what it is.
So you literally have. So you thought
he had it clipped to his shorts, and I'm like,
that was dog shit bag.
I'm like, what the hell is that little case you have clipped on you? And the hell do I know?
Dude, I love it. I love it. It kind of, I'll give you credit. But
it looks like the things that's clipped to the dog leash.
Yeah.
You pull the little plastic bags out. That's what it looked like. I was like, what the hell is that? I guess I'm one of those people too that very rarely do I take my phone to the gym. Yeah. And I can't stand when people are in the gym with headphones on.
It was Sebastian.
And it just drives me crazy.
Yeah, it was Sebastian Maniscalco, or I forget how to pronounce his last name, comedian. He like,
Oh yeah.
he said he likes these guys in the gym. He calls them like bitch pods. That's what
It just drives me crazy. And then if you do have to interact with other people that you're not there with at the gym, like, hey man,
Yeah.
you done with that, whatever. It's always like, huh? It's like, bro, take the goddamn things out so you can be present with all the people around you. You know?
I think Jay said it. You're an old timer, buddy.
I am. And the other thing is earbuds, pod, whatever. They don't stay in my ears.
Oh yeah,
I
pop
can't
out.
do. They just fall right out.
They make things that will keep them in there. My ears hurt though after a while.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like they just don't stay in. So,
buddy, you just carry the
I need
boombox
the
around.
boombox, like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, old school.
It takes like 16 D batteries.
Packs of D batteries in your pockets.
Yep. You got like $50 a week of batteries.
Oh yeah. We got Kevin Dunlap. Who's Kevin Dunlap?
I'm not sure who that guy is.
And he has the same last name as you.
Yeah.
He's saying that my next task is to sell my motorcycle and car to buy a minivan. Actually, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll rock the minivan out. I'll get some spinners on there.
Well, and what you should do if you do get the minivan, you got to put like a system in it. So that
set some serious.
And for everybody
subs in the
who's
back.
Systems really weren't a thing for you, were they? I think you just missed that by like a few years, or maybe you were just.
No, we did the systems.
Yeah,
we did. We had
then they died out, and I hear it once in a while.
Every once in a while, you'll hear a
car.
car.
A little tear in my eye. I'm like, the
windows rattling. You know.
Yeah. Well, you got to do that in minivan.
Oh yeah, that's a must. Man, you got a whole family in here. So it's a family trait about the things popping out.
So that's my sister. Everybody, you can heckle her, give her a hard time.
Next time, put Vaseline on your bitch pods, and then just put it in there.
Wouldn't that fall out easier?
It'll create a seal that will further your enjoyment of music.
Now I do have earplugs that grip to the inside of your ear, but anyway, we're getting off track.
Hydraulics.
Yep. See, Guy, he doesn't know what the hell all these things are either.
Yeah, you got. Well, hey, you know what?
I mean, I didn't know you got a little case, for Christ's sake.
Well, it charges them in that case. Did you ever see that? You put it in there in the case itself. You charge. This sounds crazy, but you charge the case to charge the pods.
Oh, okay. Well,
if it makes sense, it's like, yeah.
Hey, this is all news to me.
Hey, you know what?
I kind of stay away from technology too a bit. You know, I'm just not a big technology guy. You know.
Yeah, I think getting away from it a little bit is good because technology is just, I think, too much sometimes. Just too much.
Yep.
That's why it's nice to sit around. Thanks to technology, we can talk to you guys. But
yeah, I mean, and I'm not against it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not like cutting edge. Like anytime, I have a problem and my wife can't solve it, or because she's not around, I just call Neil and he'll be like, "Buddy, I'm doing this on the computer. Why isn't this working? Click here, click there, do this," and lo and behold,
you're there.
You're there. I'm a hands-on mechanical.
You are
work with your hands kind of guy.
That's your mindset.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask everybody in the chat, since we're kind of talking about some stuff that maybe some like whiskey related question here. Just kind of want to know what everyone's drinking lately.
I feel that's a really good question, because I almost feel
so much out there right now. You know,
there's
what I mean?
so much, and I like open the cabinet and I'll just sit there and like look at it all, and my collection has grown.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be one of those guys, get a couple of bottles, going in a rotation, burn them up, go on. But now I kind of like, I don't like to finish a bottle.
You have to hold on to it.
I don't have as many as Neil, but
your wee-wee isn't as big as mine.
That's right. So whatever you need to tell yourself, buddy. No, but I mean, I have quite a few, and it's just like you just look around, and it's like you find yourself like in like just a habit, and it would be nice to hear if somebody else is drinking something to draw me out of
like out of the
out of my being stagnant.
You try to get like the same stuff, or
or you just get in a routine, like you're into something. So
yeah, we got What's a family reserve A line? Explain, Aiden, because we do not.
Never heard of that.
I'm not. I kind of like haven't been up to date with stuff, so I'm kind of behind on stuff that's kind of been dropping right now. Ooh, Pikesville. Oh yeah,
Yeah, Pikesville's solid, man.
Pikesville is
I've been digging that
delicious.
lately.
That's just like that. Like one in that blind we did of the high proof fries, dude. Pikesville slammed for me. It was like it beat out Wild Turkey, Rare Breed Rye for me, and Rare Breed Rye beat everyone out for you, right?
Oh,
that was number one.
I took a sip. I was like, I don't know what this is, but this is amazing.
Yeah,
and I got a turkey mouth for sure.
Oh yeah, you're all turkey. And speaking of turkey mouth, there's Jay from Burn the Baby.
Turkey mouth too.
Yeah. Oh, Russell's Reserve store picks are.
Yeah,
that's just phenomenal, man.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I think every warehouse you're getting from, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get that turkey quality.
Yep.
So
I agree with Guy on that. That there for a while, Guy was my like go-to. I had two different. They were store picks, and there were two different picks, and you could they were slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just, my wife got me one, I think for like Christmas or something. And I bought one. I would just bounce back and forth. But now they're getting down there. So now I'm like,
dude, they're so good. And even like I would like a daily sipper for me would be Knob. Like right now, if I'm in a daily sip of bourbon, I'm going to go the Knob Creek 9-year 120 proof. That's like, and just the one that sits on the shelf, not even the store pick. Dude, it's like 50 some bucks,
really good. Yeah.
And it's just incredible. I mean, Knob Creek can come
solid pick, Guy.
Yeah, they're killing it. I know. So Will Henderson's saying a lot of picks, Russell's, Nulu's. I definitely want to get my hands on one of those.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Bourbon Street has a couple. I believe they're MGP distillate, and they're picking stuff like 5 years old. So I know they do a rye. Heard good stuff about Nulu. Cool label too.
Actually, Will, man, if you can ever go to Bourbon 30, he would have a blast because Will's got an awesome freaking palate.
Dude,
man.
Will, if you haven't been there, you need to go to Bourbon 30. And if you don't know what Bourbon 30 is, we have a video where we interviewed.
Shameless plug.
No,
but dude, oh God. I'm telling you, man, that was one of the coolest days.
Yeah.
And they're the coolest people, man. I'm telling you, like, if anybody can get down there, God, that means you too. But I would love to try something Will put together.
Yeah,
because he's got a great palate. I like, like his style. And it was just so much fun, man. And I could just see him coming up with something awesome.
Insane. Like a little Hendo pick from there. I mean, oh my God. I mean, so Bourbon 30 in itself is just a shit ton of barrels that they bought from MGP of light whiskey. Pretty much shit tons of light whiskey. They had high rye bourbon. So I think it's it's not their highest rye. I think it's their 26% rye.
Yeah, he did tell us. I don't know what it was.
And then they have their wheated MGP mash bill. And then they had blended barrels where they had barrels.
Like little bits of a whole bunch of barrels and they were getting down there. They would just dump them together and you could try those. So you could literally just pick one barrel and say, hey, I really like this barrel. I want a bottle. Yeah. Or you could say, bottle me the whole barrel. What would it cost? Or give me whatever. Or I want a little bit from every wheated bourbon you have. And they would do it.
And they would do it.
Yeah. It was so cool. But it's amazing though, when you get to pull from each barrel and you're going to find barrels that you're just like, nope.
Yeah. Not for me. Not too young, too corn forward, too high alcohol, or whatever. This thing seems disjointed.
Yep.
All that stuff.
But then you'll find those honey barrels that you're like, man, this is really good. And then you can do whatever ratios you want.
Dude, it's incredible. You definitely have to check. If you haven't heard of Bourbon 30 or if you know of Bourbon 30, but you're just not sure, check out our video. It's I think it's the last video we put out. Yeah, it's the last video we put out like last week. And we interviewed Jeff Mattingly, which is he's the owner of Bourbon 30.
Awesome.
Kind of runs the shit there. And he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's just totally cool. Totally cool guy. I mean, literally we're there and he's like, listen, there's bread and lunch meat in the fridge.
Yeah,
Make yourself something to
make
eat.
sandwiches.
Make a sandwich. Make sure you're eating. There's water. Help yourself. Take your time.
Kill it.
Need anything? Like, yeah, just a hell of an American, that guy.
You bet your ass.
And it just great business idea. Super smart guy.
Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah. So, listen, everybody go and report back. You got 30 days.
yeah. We're grading. So Mike is drinking all kinds of picks from Whiskey Tube community. So I know Jason and Scott from My Bourbon Journey and Mash and Drum, they're doing a Mash and Journey kind of deal where they're doing store picks. So they're going to the places, picking their barrels and everything, and then selling it to people.
It's probably garbage.
It's awful.
Yeah, I bet you they got
mess.
some good picks.
Dude, I bet they got really good ones. It's Bourbon Night does a bunch. ADHD Whiskey.
Now that
Whiskey
guy, he
Dick.
doesn't know what he's talking about, that guy.
Yeah, Matt Porter.
What does he know?
Yeah, what does he know? He only won a competition last year. It's best taster in the world, right?
According to him?
Yeah. You know?
I'll give him that award, too.
You'll give him that one?
Yep.
Oh, here's the Nassif Family Reserve as part of the Cat's Eye line. It's a blend of 14-year-old Obtanian light whiskey. Oh, I like some light whiskeys when I was there at Bourbon 30.
Oh, dude.
5-year MGP bourbon, almost 4-year MGP rye.
The thing is, you can literally, even though like I was doing a weeded one, Neil was doing the high rye, we could taste anything we wanted. So,
yeah.
They had some whiskeys there that were like crazy high proof.
You son of a gun. Cracking that Stag Junior 16.
Hey, that's how he rolls, man. That's how he rolls. He must be balling somewhere.
Man, I didn't even know it was.
You should change it from the Bourbon Ranch to the Bourbon Rockstar. Look at this
dude,
guy.
he's rock starring out with that Stag Junior. What's the I don't even know what the proof point is on the 16 batch, so I have no idea.
They were smart. They would have made it 116.
They would have made it 116. What do we got? We got Jason Mash and Drum drinking picks. Love the different profiles. A lot of new releases this year have been rather disappointing. I have and that's probably what's going to start happening is that you're going to get like a saturation of the market.
Yeah, where everybody's trying to pump out a new release because keep the hype train, keep the demand, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. Yeah, there's probably a lot of oh, dude. So Jason hates
a strong word. Does he hate
should I say not hate?
I just want to make sure that's what you're saying.
That's very true. I should.
I'm not against the word hate when it applies.
It's a 4-letter word, right?
Yeah.
So
I like 4-letter words. Just so you know.
You would, perv. So Jephthah Creed.
Okay, carry on.
Jason, I remember it was like last year. I think it was last year, or maybe the year before that. Jason was saying like, dude, Jephthah is awful. Like, it just tastes like something's wrong, like bad. And I was like always wanting to kind of try it. So Jeff and I went to Kentucky was that July? Early July. And we got to Jephthah Creed. Beautiful place. Oh my God. That place is beautiful, gorgeous, lovely people. But we tried their bourbon and it smelled like, when I smelled, I was like, oh my God, it smells like a dish sponge that sat out too long.
And you were like, smell this. And I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what it smelled like, an old dish sponge. Yeah, so if Jason said he hates it, I would agree. It was pretty bad. So like if he used the word hate, then I could understand. It was pretty rough. There was one thing they had there, and I don't remember what it was now because it wasn't, but it was like it was like a was it a fruit? Was it a brandy of some kind? That was like okay.
Apple brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was that brandy place we went to too?
Oh, Copper and Kings.
Copper and Kings.
Yeah.
Dude, we did this like barrel proof flight. Freaking awesome. Couldn't buy any of it.
Yeah.
The barrel proof, like 135 proof brandy. I don't
didn't have any.
And it was like, I'm buying this. It was awesome. Didn't have it. Didn't have it bottled. I'm like, well, what the hell? Why would you sell a flight if you can't buy it?
Oh,
like I would have, like we agreed on one I was gonna buy. Like, yep, we both agreed it was really, freaking good.
Oh,
couldn't buy anything, and I was just like, this is
It's
What the hell's going on?
I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like it kind of like teased you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, some of the high proof brandy was killer,
dude. So yeah, brandy is like a great, I think, spirit if you're a bourbon drinker or just a whiskey drink in general, especially bourbon though. And how they do it at Copper and Kings is like cool because it really reminds you of a bourbon. So it's,
and like I'm not ragging on them for the quality.
No, but
it was awesome.
They should have had that.
What the hell do you mean? Like, you have this flight and we can't buy, even if it was like, hey, we don't have it in barrel proof, but we have it in whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah, I was a little disappointed.
I was a little disappointed.
Wait, what was Guy saying about Smoke Wagon?
Oh yeah, let me go back to Guy here, and then I'll get to Trev. So Guy saying about Smoke Wagon. What are we saying here? Everyone about Smoke Wagon. I went to their Insta account and threw some shade. You can scan. Yeah, you know what? The Smoke Wagon. Let's think of this, Guy. Have you ever? I always forget. Because
it's been a while since I had that. I have a bottle that's small batch that Scott got us, right?
Yeah, we got it from Scott, and we have the uncut, unfiltered. But I forget what batch number that was.
Yeah,
but it is because now they're
Scott's
on like
got the sweet
bottles.
hookup. Apparently, Scott.
Smoke Wagon's delicious.
Yeah, Smoke Wagon is good.
I mean, they take MGP to what it really needs to be. You know what I mean? They really do.
Scott, if you haven't, is Scott still in here?
I don't know if he is. I haven't seen.
He's probably sleeping.
He's taking his beauty nap before his live.
Before he goes out. Yeah, if you have any way, you know, anywhere Guy could get it, let him know.
If not, we have samples. We'll send you Guy. We don't mind sending.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give you a little taste of the
sweet
nectar. Give you a little
nip of the sweet nectar of the wagon.
So batch 16 for Stag Junior, we're saying that it's a little bit less of a grape and cherry bomb and more of a butterscotchy goodness.
Ooh, I'm out.
You're out.
Yeah, I don't like butterscotch.
That's like your evil.
I'm out.
You hate butterscotch.
Oh god!
If something smells like butterscotch, you'll be like, it smells like.
I'll convince myself it's something else.
It smells like a different caramel.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say to you.
Yeah,
because if I say butterscotch, you're like, done.
Yeah, there's something about butterscotch I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, you're like over with it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So thank you very much, Will. Will's always promoting us. It's such a stand-up.
Will's the man.
Yeah, if you get a chance, hit that like button. If you like what you're hearing, if you don't like what you're hearing, hit the dislike button. Let us know that we're, ramming.
Hit the like button anyway, and then just send us a message and tell us what you know.
Trip over.
Yeah,
just trip over it. I'm empty on my glass. I don't know about you.
I just finished it. You know that was Taylor's pretty good.
Taylor is good. Like a small batch,
almost like a peachy note on the
little stone fruit action, buddy.
Little stone fruit.
It's now this bottle was sitting for like down here at this level for like a while. So
what's a while?
Yeah, for a couple. I would say maybe like 4 months, 5 months.
Okay.
I haven't touched it, and I was drinking a lot, and then I just kind of like didn't drink it. I was gonna put it into some smaller bottles to save it, but I was like, you know what? Let me just see what this is like when it gets a shit ton of air. I like it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Got some good character going.
Oh man, now I need more, and I'm willing to pay 3 times the price.
Shit. Braza. There he is.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What is happening? He made it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
happy
what I like.
To have you. Happy to have you.
Happy, go lucky. So we're gonna crack some ryes. We good with that?
Yeah. And apparently Jay ran because he had to eat dinner.
Oh,
Jay, if we all ran every time we had to eat dinner.
Yeah, geez. It's like, bodily functions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Hold that in. So I think, what do you want to do here, buddy? You want to pour a couple?
Yeah, let's pour some.
All right, so we're going to pour a couple.
Try this Jack Daniels.
Yeah, let's do it. You want to pour them one by one?
Yeah, I don't
care. Pour them one by one.
I don't care how we do it. As long as we do it. Whatever you're in the mood for.
Oh, I'm in the mood for anything.
Here. I got you, buddy.
Got me, buddy? Already got the glass for me and everything?
Yep, there you are, my friend.
Oh my God. Thanks, buddy.
There you go, sir.
So show the fine people what we're sipping on, buddy.
Let me get the cork in it just in case we have a mishap.
Yeah, don't drop the shit.
Don't drop that shit. Anybody know that from Chappelle's show? Hopefully.
Get it close there, buddy.
Yeah,
You get it right in there.
I'm telling you, this stuff is. I don't remember what I paid for it, so I'd like to tell you, but I don't.
Now, this bottle of Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye, I'd say just them in general, I always pass by it. I just pass on it.
You know
I look at it and I go, and I just go, I don't.
You know what I think it is when you first get into like bourbon or whiskey or whatever, however your path brought you to here, and you try Jack Daniel's because it's available. So you try it at a bar or a wedding or a birthday party, whatever somebody's got there. You try it, and it's just not good. You know what I mean? It's a mixer.
Yeah.
It's just cheap whiskey. That's what it is, right? You try the old Black Label. And then, then you just sort of that's what Jack Daniel's is known for. You always see the t-shirts, everything is the Black Label, blah, blah, right? So you just write that off.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, well, I don't like Jack Daniel's, moving on. And it wasn't until you get into some of these barrel selects and all that stuff that it's like, no, they make really good stuff. It's just like everybody else. But you never really saw it. At least around here, you didn't see it for a while. It was always just Jack Daniel's was the old
number
label,
7.
old number 7, and just some swill, you know.
And I'll tell you right now,
dude,
from
this
the nose,
nose.
This is not swill.
No, this has
get that plaster set, Joseph. Get it. No, the first note that came off of this was like sugar cookies. Real nice and sweet.
Oh yeah, I can see it like a sugar cookie
with like
almost like a ginger
frosting.
snap.
Yeah, ginger snap.
Yeah. Yep.
Sugar cookie, ginger snap. It's like those like childhood treats that you smell when like parents or grandparents or your significant others or whoever is baking, and it's like it's in the house during during Christmas or just or whatever holiday. Yeah. Man, I mean, this just brings me right to like when
it does have kind of a baking, almost like, I hate to use the word banana bread.
Well, I definitely can see a banana bread in here.
What the hell is it?
I definitely can see a zucchini bread.
Pumpkin bread. Have you
ever had pumpkin bread? I have had pumpkin bread and pumpkin roll.
And I'll tell you what's amazing is chocolate chip pumpkin bread.
Oh God, dude, I gotta get me some of that. When the hell? Dude, why have you been holding out on me, buddy? Chocolate chip pumpkin bread?
Ridiculous. Yeah,
I'll tell you, this nose on this Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye, and this is just the 47 proof. This isn't the barrel proof. Which
I have not seen that. I've been looking.
It's a spec. I don't think it didn't distribute very much, so it didn't.
You know what?
And it go as soon as you see it, as soon as people.
I will quick check, but a guy I work with
got one.
Yes, and he got it. He got it from our little honey hole.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
No.
So
which honey hole?
Yep. So I don't know if Adam, if you're watching, hop into the chat.
Adam,
here it is.
Son of a
Yep, here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So I don't know if anybody has seen.
Oh yeah, there's people that have seen that.
And around here, nope. But no, he sent me this picture a couple weeks ago. He got it at our honey hole, and he wrote score. And I'm like, yep, that's a great find.
You mean the honey hole we get honey hole stuff?
Yep.
Fuck. Excuse my language.
You got to watch him because he's over there trolling all the time.
He's snaking our bottles.
Yep. No, but he's, I don't know if he tried it. Let me see what, I think I asked him if he tried it.
Yeah, he better like. This Tennessee Taster.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what he said. Yes, it's better than the barrel strength bourbon.
Oh, of course. That's what I've heard too. I've heard it's really good.
So he's saying it's very, very good.
Hopefully it'll be more available at some point because I know they didn't distribute it much. Maybe they have a couple bottles in the back.
Maybe.
Be like, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Oh, we got somebody new in here. He's been in here before. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you so much.
We're glad to be back. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It's been a long time since we talked with you. Long time.
Yep. Too long.
Jeez. Yeah, let me taste this.
I said, you even tried? I'm over here drinking it. It's really good, dude. I think it's good. I'm very happy with it.
Wow. In ryes, I really like when there's like a best way to put it is when there's that restrained sweet cinnamon note.
Yeah, it just kind of hangs in the back. Not like
it's not in your shit. It's more of just kind of like it kind of comes in waves. It's like cinnamon came down a little bit. Cinnamon,
yeah, it just kind of
cinnamon.
peeks its head up.
Yeah. And this is what this is just did in the initial and into the finish. All that. It's definitely nice and sweet, but there's great rye spice in there.
It is. It's got a little spice, but on the finish.
Oh, finish.
But it's more like a baking spice. I mean, the proof points, actually, it comes through pretty good.
Actually, I really like it at this proof point. At this proof point. I could definitely see this being barrel proof where this would knock my
could be pretty
socks off.
Yeah. Which I would like to try.
Yeah, we have to give that a shot. This is definitely wow. I say don't sleep on these bottles. And
no,
those are single barrels. So you're going to get some variation.
I think this is one of the better ryes I've had in quite some time.
What? Can we see that bottle again, buddy? This is really good rye. Damn. And for the proof, I was surprised.
Hang on to it, buddy. Don't drop it.
So this is bottling date 10/29/20.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
I wonder what the age is on this bad boy. I don't know what the common age.
That's a good question. If anybody knows what the common age of any of the Jack Daniel's rye.
Yeah, you guys know what they're typically pulling these single barrels at. I don't know what age they're pulling them at, but wow, that's
really good.
I'll tell you what, for the proof being under 50, under 50% alcohol. Jeez, I'm an idiot. But under 50% alcohol, for that to kind of have that finish and to have that
it's
complexity,
still hanging on, and it's almost like a little cinnamon spice kind of hanging on. It's warming. Oh man.
Oh, we got some shit talking going on about the Elijah Craig rye. So,
Guy, we learned that Kroger is it's the biggest independent buyer of whiskey, supposedly, or bourbon for sure. I think he said whiskey, but he could have meant bourbon. But they buy more than anybody, apparently.
Yeah.
And I've had some of their store picks. I just got a New Riff store pick, and it was really freaking good. It was like the Kroger pick.
Mm-hmm.
And so and if you want new releases, the thing we noticed is we when we were in Kentucky, we checked out like every Kroger we stopped at, send the wives in for groceries. We quick run over to the liquor store, and everyone does have different stuff, but if, like new releases and all that stuff, they are on it, especially like obviously in Kentucky. So even if you're just traveling through and you're like, I can't get to the the Bourbon Trail, whatever, dude, hit some Krogers, man. They have, some of the stores have a lot of stuff, and
they do
really good prices.
They have a lot of stuff that you don't, depending on what area you're coming from, they might have some stuff you don't typically see for a great price. They're not going to gouge you on price. So that's something to kind of be thinking about. We're going to have to try the Elijah Craig rye next. I mean, that's we're going to have to try it back, right up against this Jack Daniels. Now, we're not doing these blind. We're just dicking around.
It's been so long. Like, we don't even have, we're not set up for.
Nah, we don't have enough space. Space.
But we do have comfortable chairs, and I could nap out in this.
Oh, yeah. So Aiden does not know the age. He knows the age of the bourbon, around 8 years. The rye's probably younger, I'm going to assume.
Yeah, I'm going to guess
rye's quicker.
Yeah, like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. This finish on this Jack Daniels single barrel rye, the 47% alcohol one, it's really damn good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's solid.
The spice is like fooling you. I would pin this as over 100 proof.
I would too.
To be honest, I'd pin it well over 100, 104, 105
and
proof.
not from heat, but just from boldness and flavor. Yeah.
Wow, I'm really Now I'm getting like kind of a smoky pecan maple syrup thing going on.
So Will was saying that apparently Kroger in Ohio is packed with Weller. I'm wondering, just special, what's it, special reserve or whatever? Because
Yeah,
man, that used to be my
green bottle.
They can keep it.
Green spot. Yeah, it's like whatever.
But I'm just wondering what Weller is he referring to?
That's true. Specify.
And he did say
man.
apparently, so it could be just a rumor. But
It could be a rumor.
yeah,
You know, quickly rumors spread though.
that's true. Will spreading rumors.
Good man, Aiden. Good man. I avoid them as much as possible because they're just.
Oh, dude.
I run into all kinds of crazy stuff at Walmart. Just I don't know what it is. I just whenever I go to Walmart, I just like weird stuff happens to me. Like the line, something happens in the line, and then like I trip, or there's like people walking in front of me. They're like walking like there's no one else in the world, and you're not behind them or anything, right? I'm not trying to get through. You know, it's just a pain in the ass whenever
so
I go to Walmart.
I'll just paraphrase my little Walmart rant that I had the other day. So my Sunday, my nephew is here. We're gonna change the oil in the van. We're gonna do stuff together. Go to get oil, and I said, you know, we're gonna go to AutoZone, get the oil. He's like, gonna get Mobile One. No, he said Walmart's cheaper, and I was like, dude, if I never set foot into another freaking Walmart for the rest of my life, I am absolutely okay with it. Because what they do is they gotta have 20 cash registers. There will be lines that are literally 20 people long. Two registers open. Yeah. Like you cannot get in and out of Walmart at any sort of efficient pace.
No, and everyone does.
And I know I'm not trying to be like, I'm always in a hurry, that kind of person. But it's like, dude, Walmart is such a mess. Like I just there's something about Walmarts I just can't stand.
Yeah, and
it's just the way things go in there. It's so frustrating, man. I dread going in there. And sometimes on vacation, you got to swing into like the super one because you got to get groceries and you got to get this, and it's just like pisses me off.
It's just
turning into an angry old man.
You are. You're getting all grouchy.
Grouch.
You should be the Grouch in Sesame Street.
Yep.
Let's put you in a trash can real quick.
Yeah, I'll just pop up.
Drinking bourbon.
Just yelling it. Just bitching about everything.
The Grouch is drunk again.
Yep. But no, I'm with you on the Walmart thing, man. That place drives me insane.
Yeah, screw it. I mean, if you're gonna go to a big Costco, man, they got some good stuff kind of going on.
Oh,
my dad's like a Costco
fanatic,
man.
Real quick, my sister said, "Sing happy birthday to my mom. Today's her birthday.
Oh
so
my
happy
goodness,
birthday, mom!
Happy birthday, Mama Dunlap."
And yesterday was their anniversary.
Oh my God, happy anniversary! How long have they been married?
I forget. 51 years.
51 years.
51 years.
That's a long time.
51 years.
I give them props.
Let me think. When the hell
God.
did we do their 50? Or is that 52 years now?
Yeah.
Well, this whole COVID thing has y'all.
Yeah, it messes you up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you lose a year.
Damn,
buddy.
And that's it. I'm losing a year, I think.
Well, happy birthday to your mom. Happy anniversary to your mom and dad. That's awesome.
Good folks right there.
Yep.
I'm a little biased, but good folks.
We'll send the love as well.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate that.
That's
what I'm saying. Will's such a good dude.
Dude, he really is, man. It's like class act, man.
He is. He really is.
Guy, let it out. Just let it out. Let it happen.
You know what, Guy? You are 100% right.
Yep.
And I'm sure everybody's seen those, was it YouTube things that the people in Walmart, like the screwed up stuff you see in Walmart? Buddy, so there's a note I'm getting on that.
A good one?
Yeah, and I'm trying to put my finger on it. Well, now that it's sat in the glass, the rye flavor, like that rye bread kind of flavor is coming through.
Yeah, and the rye bread. See, I like when rye bread flavors kind of come out where it's not necessarily. Sometimes I'm in that dill mode. I know some people hate that dill, but sometimes I really like a dill note in a rye. But like then sometimes I don't. Yeah, the Willet has that good dill note for me and like apple pie.
Now my wife likes rye.
She loves the Willet rye.
She does. We actually cracked it the other night.
Did you?
Yep. It was a
Isn't
little
it-
moment, little celebration. We were
And?
celebrating like a goal we were working on.
Ooh. What kind of goal? If you don't mind me asking.
No, it's like a financial goal.
Financial goal.
Like,
Hey, that
paying certain things off and things like that. And she was like, let's get the Will It Rye out. And I was like, so glad I married you right now.
can share that Wilt Rye together.
Yep.
So we got a
Oh,
well, congratulations on making that landmark, buddy. I mean, or,
yeah,
you know,
it was a goal.
that's a big
mutual goal.
So we got Will Henderson sent us this a long time ago. I don't even remember when. Maybe
It's
months.
been a while.
It's
Yeah,
been
it's been months.
So this is Elijah Craig Rye. This might have been last year. Jesus. So Elijah Craig Rye, as you all know, that came out, I believe, 2019 or 2020. Again, COVID. Who knows? But it's a recent release from Elijah Craig.
The nose on that
And,
ridiculous.
Is it good?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how similar this is to, like, let's say,
Man.
you know, obviously since it's Heaven Hill. So how similar to, let's say,
Rittenhouse or Pikesville?
not written Pikesville.
I can grab the both of them if you'd like.
Yeah. I don't. Oh,
The
wow.
nose on this Will is ridiculous.
Jesus, that has some like alcohol punch there.
And Will is the dude.
Okay,
Will is the real life the dude.
he is the real life.
You know?
There's definitely a more. I'd say there's more like spice on
the
this nose compared
Yeah.
to the Jack Daniels.
But there's like a brightness.
There is a brightness, like
Like-
a lemon, citrusy kind of, right?
Yeah. Yeah, almost like a lemon cookie kind of note comes
Yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, the nose on this is ridiculous.
This
This
is
is
very nice nose.
And what is the proof on this? Is it like 94?
I think it's the 94 proof. Yeah, I think it's the same as
Can
their.
you imagine a barrel proof on this? Jesus.
That might be something because they do the Elijah Craig barrel proof. Why don't they do barrel proof rye? Maybe that's in the works. Maybe they're thinking. Actually, you can go now to the Heaven Hill Experience or whatever it's called. Or they have that new one.
Evan
They-
Williams.
Evan Williams. Yeah.
Experience
So
thing.
now you can like, or it might be another one, buddy. It might be a different one because now
A different experience.
you can bottle your own barrel or bottle your own whatever Elijah Craig barrel proof. You can bottle your own.
They're trying to steal it from
Yeah,
Bourbon
Bernheim.
30. God damn it.
Your Bernheim 7-year
The nose
single
on this-
barrel.
I'm almost getting licorice. No, I am getting licorice.
Yeah, there's a lot of licorice.
You know those like licorice candies?
like the black or red?
Black.
Oh,
Yep. Black,
Black
licorice
licorice.
candies. And it takes me back. Do you ever have smells take you back? So
Oh,
this
yeah.
takes me back to an early childhood friend and fishing with his grandfather.
damn.
And we would drive over to the creek in Jersey, right?
Uh-huh.
Because we live right on the border. And his grandfather would always have a cigar box on the front seat of the truck with candies in it.
And this is what it smells
kid
like.
Jason that I used to hang around with back when I was like 12, 13.
So it smells like
And it reminds me of riding in that pickup truck with his grandfather, who was a cool dude, and he would take us fishing, and you'd open it up, and there'd be like, you know, the licorice candies with
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little sugar on the outside.
Mhm.
He'd have those and stuff, and this takes me right to there.
It's like old men.
No, he was a cool
pickup
dude,
trucks.
but it was the
fishing and
licorice. It
the
was
licorice.
the black licorice candy.
Oh my god, I love it.
What a
buddy.
memory!
That is a hell of a memory. That's something Ozzy saying. Yummy rye, man. Ozzy. Bottle and
Oz, what's up,
Bond.
man?
Go check out Oz, man. He's an awesome channel. Bottle and Bond.
He's just an awesome dude.
He really is. There's
Although
a lot of
Will
awesome
is the
people in
dude,
there.
he's an awesome dude as well.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Dude, anybody with the name, I've known 2 Ozzies in my life. Awesome dudes. Seriously.
Yeah, can't deny that. You know.
All right, I don't think I've ever nosed a rye this long.
Tim, cheers. Let's
Tim, yeah, thanks for hanging with us, buddy.
We're tasting a little Elijah Craig rye here.
Even though you're saying cheers to Aiden. Cheers, buddy. That does not disappoint.
That's definitely good. I mean,
Yeah, I'm digging that, Will.
here's the problem: is that coming off that Jack Daniels single barrel rye. Finish isn't hitting it for me. There's like the finish kind of lacks right now.
It decays quick the finish.
It decays quick. It's nice spice flavors. A lot of good spice kind of going on. That licorice note kind of comes through. Some good baking spices like your nutmegs, your
it is a little light on the finish, but
a little light on the finish.
It's good. It's got a little bit more of a candy note coming through.
Mm-hmm. This would be better. See, this would be better a little bit proofed up. So I could see this being like if you're sitting at that 105 to 110 proof point on this, I could
like a Pikesville.
Shit. Yeah. Like a Pikes, because it pretty much is. Shit.
All right. Do you want me to grab Pikesville? And I also have Rittenhouse. Not in this particular. I mean, it's
maybe Rittenhouse.
You have Rittenhouse? Yep. Let me go get it.
Right,
excuse me. Why?
Go ahead. Shit. Jeez, buddy. So, yeah, I think with the Elijah Craig rye, I see what they're doing with it, but just off the first, let me have a second sip because sometimes the second sip. Definitely sweeter than I thought it was going to be. A lot of rye spice, but yeah, the finish is just kind of letting me down a little bit. Now, I don't know if I was expecting a lot, coming in at 94 proof, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of tainted from the Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I see what you're talking about, Hendo. It's I don't know if it's holding up to the Jack Daniel's. Oh man, that's all right. Sometimes it just happens. I could go back to this next week and just be like all into it and love it, but I think we're gonna try it next to Rittenhouse rye here. See kind of what's going on because this, yeah.
Sure, everybody's seen it, but I want to do things correctly here. So this is brandy spanky. I bought
brandy
spanky new.
Let's kind of see what's going on here. You know what I mean? Richie,
dude, where the hell have you been?
Dude, Richie's up in the house, into his house. Cheers to you, my friend. It's not a night without Richie Z.
Nope, not at all.
I love check out Richie Z on Instagram.
What clean glass you got there? Dude?
I got one right here, bro.
Look at you. Like
just whip it out.
Dude, whip it out.
Yeah, check out Richie Z on Instagram. He always has great posts. Thanks, buddy.
I don't get those mixed up.
I will not. I'm going to go Rittenhouse on the right because R, and then Elijah Craig on the left. Yeah, check him out, Richie on Instagram. Richie Z. He's awesome.
He's got a great gram going,
and he's like just brings the community together, man. Always promoting other channels. Always.
Richie is the glue that holds it all together.
I think that's it, man.
Thank you, Richie.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm just freaking man. Too many awesome people in here.
I got to do 2 different glasses here. Okay, this is Rittenhouse.
Bubble Bath, good question. And what is up, Bubble Bath? Yeah, is Pikesville the same mash bill as Elijah Craig rye?
It's funny you say that because I thought the same thing when I didn't go get it. When I went and got the Rittenhouse and didn't get the Pikesville, I was like, I wonder if they're the same.
I think so. Aiden's saying he does not think so.
No.
Is Rittenhouse?
No, I have no idea. I was going to say no, but I have no idea.
I bet you $1 million Rittenhouse is probably a higher rye than.
Wait, well, what is
Elijah Craig?
Off the top of my head, I want to say that's
Pikesville's low
rye. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I think the Rittenhouse is a higher rye.
I think the Rittenhouse could be a higher percentage rye.
Yeah, I think you're right. We should fact check.
It's
definitely
check it. Smells like a higher percentage rye. I mean,
because it's a little higher proof.
Because it's in 100 proof, right? Bottom and bond.
Oh my God, though, that's got a good nose on
it. It blows the Elijah Craig out of the water.
You know what? I'm throwing this
I'm
right
sorry.
out the window.
The Rittenhouse rye blows this Elijah Craig
on the nose. But now, don't get excited. Like Will's gonna get upset. Probably never talk to us again.
Like toasted
it's
nuts.
Really sweet. Yeah. You know what? Okay, it almost has like do you ever have like maple glazed?
Oh,
Like the Nutty Bavarian. Has anybody had any of the Nutty Bavarian? Is that a local thing?
oh yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
the Nutty yeah.
Is it local or is it like? Did anybody have the Nutty Bavarian? I don't know if it's a local
Nutty
thing.
Bavarians,
But they have like these all you can get like different nuts and they're candied. So they have like sugary outside.
Mm-hmm.
And this takes me right to those Nutty Bavarian pecans.
Well, guess what? It seems like Aiden found out it's the same mash bill. 51% rye.
Are you Googling everything? Therefore,
the reason why
we need Aiden to like when we do our lives to like be here. Like you know how like Joe Rogan has what's his name there? Jesus Christ. The memory's getting bad. Jamie.
Oh,
who like Google shit. We need Aiden just to like fact check us and keep us straight because we get drinking and we start talking all kinds of craziness, talking shit.
So if it's all the same mash bill,
wow. So it must be more of
proof.
Not just proof, but barrel.
Yeah.
Because this is so much different than the Elijah Craig. They don't even smell similar. The Rittenhouse, I'm holding them like I'm showing you, like, you know which one. Okay, so this in the Willet glass is the Rittenhouse. The Rittenhouse is so much sweeter.
And there's cherry notes in the Rittenhouse,
yes,
which the Elijah Craig's missing. It's missing a fruity, prominent nose. And the Rittenhouse, even on the palate, it's like a cherry, like pinpoint cherry notes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That Rittenhouse. And the Rittenhouse isn't expensive. I want to say that was like.
That's not expensive.
No.
That's like maybe what, 20 something?
I want to say
20s?
high. I think I got it in the high 20s. So I mean, I don't know what the Elijah Craig comes in 30, at a pretty good price point too.
I think in the 30s for that one.
Well, that just, I mean, the Rittenhouse is.
Oh, it smokes that Elijah Craig rye.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
So Bubble Bath's doing some research on here. He's throwing numbers out. So he's throwing the mash bills out. So let's take a look at this. So we got, let's look at here. So we got the first one, Elijah Craig, a rye, 35, 51, 14. So, 35 corn.
So
rye,
it's just in on the rye,
barley.
51%, just in on rye.
Pikesville, 35, 51,
14,
same. And then let's see this one. Rittenhouse, 35, 51, 14. So it's all the same.
So it has to be everything with just how it expresses itself in the barrel. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, of course, proof point's going to play a factor, but not being night and day difference. I mean, this Rittenhouse is completely different.
Yeah. I would take.
I mean, you're dealing with 6 proof points. So, okay, little bit, but man, it's not the same stuff. So they have to be like batching and separating, and which is so freaking cool. That like things are that much. They vary that much, like that fingerprint of the barrel, because every barrel is unique. Like that expression of the barrel is.
The Rittenhouse is just more interesting to me. I think the Elijah Craig is very balanced. Everything kind of like is kind of just like chilling, right? And with the Rittenhouse, it's just more interesting. There's spikes in there. There's little like change ups in the palate.
Some cherries. You got some fruit. You got some spice.
It kind of does this all over in your palate. It's not like Elijah Craig rye is more like, and the Rittenhouse is like. For me,
I'm going to pick the Rittenhouse.
I'm going to pick the Rittenhouse.
Elijah Craig's good though, but I guess it would be more like.
I would not.
What mood you're in?
Yeah, and I would not pay $70 because it's limited. No thanks. That's a strong pass on my part for those $70 for Elijah Craig rye. No thanks.
Not when you can get Rittenhouse for, let's just say $30.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you can definitely, I think you can get it for, we might see a little bit more up here, you know what I mean? But.
Richie Z's commenting your camera, buddy.
Oh, why thank you, Richie.
It's the same one I use to make sure he's in bed at night and everything like that. It's like a nanny cam.
I told you he's a perv, man.
Who, me or Richie?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Richie's just trying to.
Richie's just chill. Now that camera does work really, really well.
It does work well. We put it on. It's at 720, so it's not even at like a high resolution, but it looks good. I mean, I think the lighting, you set it up, buddy. Lighting's key. I'll tell you what.
Lighting is key. We mess with the lighting and everything,
and we usually struggle with lighting all the time. Like on our lives, it's like feel like I'm like
yeah.
Casper.
This isn't bad.
Yeah.
This was the light we first started using, actually.
This light
my wife has.
Dude, this is one of those ring lights. They're great, and they're not overly expensive.
No, what's cool about it is you could change all the you can do like warm light to like a daylight. You can adjust all that, and then the intensity. And it also has like a little clamp in the middle of it to like clip an iPhone, and that's what we used to do for all the videos. Yeah, we used to just ring light, clip the iPhone in it, done. And if there's a video somewhere where our power goes out because it has battery packs, and we weren't near it, we were outside, and just like just goes out. We're like,
and you're like, son of a bitch.
You're like, oh, good stuff, good memories.
This is good memories. It's a journey, as Scott very well puts it. His bourbon journey.
It is. Right? That's a great
name. Great everything.
Hey, great name for a great guy. Scott is a good guy.
He is. Yeah, he's coming on at 8:00. I think he wanted us to pop on.
We might pop on,
I think, yeah. We'll pop on. 8:00. Yeah.
Kind of crashes live.
Yeah.
He's just talking.
He's talking
smack
shit.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's a good dude.
But yeah, a bubble bath right now is trying. He's dumping these out.
Dude, if you got both, definitely hot. Pour them and
see what you got, man.
What you think?
So Rittenhouse, the Elijah Craig Rye, and what else is Heaven Hill around that same.
Well, you have the Pikesville,
point.
But that's
Pikesville's
110.
110,
which I can go get if you really want.
I want it, but I know we got that other one. We got 2 more ryes we want to hit.
Oh my god,
dude, what in the F?
And we didn't even get into the old.
We didn't even get to the Russells. That's 3 more ryes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to call out of work tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to this is it, buddy. This is it. All right, so
well, basically, I'm gonna have to just call the guy who's working with me because I'm self-employed. I couldn't make it.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, dude.
Well, do you want to try?
Call me around noon. No,
see, I'm keeping
fine.
You want to try Michter's or Old Forester, or do you want to try your Russells?
I've had the Russells a whole bunch. I haven't had Michner's in a long time. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had the rye. Well, how about this? I guess you want to compare.
Yeah, because this is sitting at a very similar proof point.
What was it?
42.4.
That's a junk. We don't want that low proof. All right, so this is what we'll do.
We're just going to dump a little guy in here. So so far we've had Elijah Craig Rye. We've had Rittenhouse Rye.
Which right now, Rittenhouse and Jack Daniels.
And Jack Daniels single barrel rye, the 47 proof.
This is leading into a battle royale of. So this is what we're going to do. I'm making the call right now. We're going to kind of weed it down to 3 tonight. And then we're going to do a blind of not tonight because I won't make it.
No, you won't make it.
But
from the ones from the last stream.
No. But we'll break it down to 3 and then we'll do this. And then whatever wins that, we'll put up against.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a bracket. We got to bracket this down.
So we got so far, how many we do? 1, 2,
we
did 3. So this would be 4.
Yeah. So right now for me, so basically we'll take our top 3 from this tonight.
Yep.
What we consider to be the top 3 tonight. Thank you, sir.
Or do you want to do 2?
Gentlemen. And then we'll blind them. No, I think 3. I think 3 is a good blind. Wow, that has a good nose on it too.
So Michter's single barrel rye.
So much for just shooting the breeze. We're like rye guying it out.
Dude, we're ryeing it up.
We're the bourbon buddies and the rye guys.
See that
like
nose,
multiple personalities.
Yeah, it's all over the place. This nose is,
oh my god,
holy shit!
Got a good nose too. Let me get the Rittenhouse here.
So let's get some notes here.
We need
Richie wants some
notes. This is
notes.
gonna happen. We're gonna be like get all of them out, try to keep track, get blacked out, and then things are gonna go really sideways really fast.
So
That's got a that Michner's has got a really good nose on it too.
I'm getting a lot of honey notes.
Yeah.
Like a nice honey tea. Like if you just get like a whatever your
Like a
favorite
black
tea is,
tea with
black
bergamot, like an English breakfast with honey.
Yup, with the honey already in there,
That
and
does smell like an English breakfast,
dude, and then there's great spice. I think that this spice level is like great. It's kind of like sits at a great point for me. It's more of like there's those cinnamon notes. It's almost kind of you're getting into this like sticky bun.
Sweet, yeah, it does. I was gonna say like an icing note.
Like an icing note.
Oh,
so it's sweet.
Buns.
It's got your spice. You got your honey. You got your tea notes, dude. This
okay. Just a thought that popped into my head. That's popped into my head several times throughout my years of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like, and it was based off sticky bun, right? Why do we crave things that aren't good for us, like sticky buns?
That's a good question. Biologically or mentally?
Both. Like seriously, like why the hell if like all these things, why do we want the things that aren't good for us? What the hell is that about?
It might be. I don't know. It could be a variance of things of, not getting heavy into it, but I think biologically, sometimes you want the fat in order to be able to kind of retain fat in order to like survive. If we were out in the wilderness or whatever, you need fat. But then also I think like a mentally standpoint of sweetness, it's just, I think it sets off
like
endorphins. Yeah. Like chocolate sets something off in your brain. I forget what, but there's something that kind of gets set off in your brain that you want to come back for more. It's like, you want it. This rye is.
Now I took a nip. I put it to my lips.
I'm nipping.
I already touched the lips, but now for me, I'm gonna say the nose is better than the palate. It's a good rye, but like the nose and the palate aren't necessarily aligned. Where I feel like the Rittenhouse, like you sort of knew what you were getting in for.
Yeah, the palate, the finish isn't crazy. The mid palate's good. The spice peeks through. The sweetness is there, but you're right. It doesn't necessarily 100% match the nose. Where I want to see more. I want more of those honey notes. I'm getting the tea notes, but I'm not getting a lot of that sweetness, and it kind of goes flatline for me. But
yeah, the finish decays fast.
It does. It's almost along the lines of. Let me try the Elijah Craig.
Yes, it's more similar to the Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig smells sweeter.
Yes, it does. But see, you know what I found too? Is that ones that decay quick on the finish.
Yeah.
You'll continue to sip because you're trying to keep the palate coated.
You're looking for it.
And then that's how they get you. Because you end up drinking more. It's like the conspiracy.
It's that damn low proof conspiracy.
I'm gonna say for me, Elijah Craig seems a little bit more rounded. This has an amazing nose, but the nose doesn't match the palate. The Elijah Craig's better on the palate, and the Rittenhouse is actually, for me, taking it all right now. Although I would say if I had to tier them out at this point, now we haven't gotten the Old Farcer, I'm gonna say Rittenhouse, Jack Daniels. No, this is tough. Probably Elijah Craig.
So the Michner's is gone for you.
I don't know. I like the Michner's nose, but I don't just smell whiskey. See, like I don't put a whole lot of stock on the nose, and maybe maybe I'm wrong for doing that. But just me personally, because it's your palate. This is my bourbon journey.
Oh my God.
No, but this is my rye journey. I'm gonna start my own channel called My Rye Journey. No, I'm not. But like I don't put a ton of stock on it because you tend to drink it. Like you'll nose it in the beginning, but you'll drink it throughout an evening. You won't nose it the whole evening. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In theory.
I I think I have to. Definitely, the Rittenhouse for me is up there. So for me, the 3 I want to keep so far. Are we going to try the? We want to try the Old Forester?
Absolutely.
But then we have the Russells too.
We'll try them.
Okay, let's do these.
Calling in tomorrow.
Before I say it. So let me clear this out.
And Scott goes on in 15 minutes. So
15 minutes. So we gotta hustle.
Yeah.
Wow, we just burned through an hour and a half. All right.
And you know what? We appreciate everybody hanging out with us doing so.
I'll pour you a little bit, buddy. You want this one, buddy? Take that one.
You drank out of this. Probably give me freaking. What the hell is it? I'm just. The rye's got into my brain.
Uh-oh, don't let the rye get to your brain too much.
Neil's probably going to give me the Delta variant.
Yeah, let's give it to you. All right, so we got Old Forester.
He's going to give me the D variant. Oh, yeah, I'll give
you the
Thanks,
D.
buddy.
So we got the Old Forester. I can't even say Old Forester. Jesus. 100 proof rye. This is one of my, like, if I'm just going to sit down and drink a rye,
That's your go-to rye?
I'm going to go to rye that. But let's see how it holds up from everything that I've just had and kind of in line what I just tasted. Totally different nose. See, I get these I get more of like a watermelon candy note, like a Jolly Rancher.
Dude, I nosed it, sipped it. A lot of watermelon on this.
Dude, it's watermelon.
It's
crazy.
A lot of watermelon. Like crazy watermelon. Like watermelon now and laters.
Oh,
and I'm not a big watermelon, like artificial watermelon guy.
But that's such a cool
got
note.
Something going on though.
It's got fruit city. And then just really like it has more of those honey notes, like a honeycomb. And then, with the spice notes, I think some of the spice notes that are coming through are more of that cinnamon note.
I think it's got a little honeydew.
Yeah, the melon, man.
Yeah, honeydew melon.
I think it's
which Neil's allergic to. So if it was really honeydew, he'd be like, and then we'd get all his whiskey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. This is what's kind of cool about this Old Forester rye is that they're that high malted barley content. So I think it's. Let me get my numbers correct. I think it's 65% rye, 20% malted barley, 15% corn. So they're kind of like corn's like almost acting like the malted barley here.
It's like
percentage.
Filler wise.
I'll tell you what,
or rounding it off wise.
I heard people, because they came out with the barrel proof version of this, and I heard people really liking it. But
it is really watermelon for me. That's interesting, fun, but questionable. I'm not a huge like you would never eat like Hubba Bubba flavors. You're never gonna get me on a watermelon. Like bubble gum, anything like I won't pick. I'm not a big watermelon guy. So
see,
you like watermelon?
I'm a big watermelon. Hey, maybe you can say banana. Maybe that hits banana to you. Can you
Power suggestion? God damn it! Yeah, there is a banana note, and I like bananas straight up. I don't like artificial like banana candy.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm freaking so goddamn narrow-minded. No, I'm not a watermelon guy.
I'll tell you what.
But you can. I see the crossover between the watermelon and the banana. That was interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting, buddy. Very interesting.
I like this. Kind of how we say different words. So water. So if you're from like New York, woulda. You say the woulda, and then if you say like kind of where we're from,
they say it's like a Philly accent. We're about an hour and a half.
Yeah, we have a Philly
15,
accent.
Hour and a half to Philadelphia. So yeah,
what the hell accent we have?
So I'll just say it like we would say it around here. Water.
Yeah,
it's not water. Water. And it's true. We do put like a D sound instead of a T sound.
Yeah, it's strange because that sounds weird to people, but for you and I, it's like, oh, whatever.
Well, I'll give you a good one. That's a local thing, and I stopped saying it because I realized how stupid it sounded. It's the city of Bethlehem.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Bethlehem. Around here and growing up, it's Bethlehem. Bethlehem. I'm like, but you're like crossing out like a whole syllable. It's Bethlehem. And I didn't know any different until I got older. And I was like, I looked at the spelling and I was like, Well, that's not right. That's like, even if you like look at it on paper, that's not right. It's not Bethlehem. Bethlehem.
Yeah.
It's Bethlehem. There's 3 syllables in that. Jesus. So I make a conscious effort to say Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Yep. But locals will say Bethlehem.
It is Aiden, really, it is
Bethlehem.
interesting.
Yep.
Just mix
Plum. And who knows? Maybe if that's how it's pronounced in
some
other language or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It is interesting how it's really interesting how dialects and things that you like say, words and everything kind of in different little regions, and especially in the United States, there's so many different.
Well, I
just
think what's crazy
accents
is
and
you look
everything.
at the size of the United States and we all speak, other than dialects and things like that, we all speak the same language. Then you go over to Europe and it's like, well, so we live in Pennsylvania. So Germany's roughly the size of Pennsylvania. They speak one language. So it would be like if we looked out the window right here, that's New Jersey. It'd be like them speaking a completely different language.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So
when there's like blends of those 2 languages.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's wild. And what I think is just amazing is people over there, like in Europe and stuff like that, speak. Like I have a friend who, actually the person who got me into whiskey, Alexandra, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, but she speaks like 4 or 5 different languages. Yeah. And dude, I took Spanish in high school and just like, Christ, I could barely get through English.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like wrapping my head around that. And she speaks like 5 languages. And I'm like, that's so freaking cool.
That really is.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just amazing.
It's cool.
Yeah, totally cool. So anyway, that was my little side note.
It's a cool side note, a little language note.
But she did get me into whiskey. So,
well, how does Dad's hat stack up to this? Well, before we get to that, do we want to real quick get this Russell's in the glass?
Russell's, yeah.
We got about
out of glasses
7 minutes. We will combine your Willet glasses, buddy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because then you can make a little blend later.
House,
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this glass.
Yep. So we're gonna try the Russell's Reserve.
Wait, I did that wrong.
That's all right, buddy. Dump it all in there.
This is a Rittenhouse. This Rittenhouse is so good. I might just stay with this.
Stay with that. And then you can put the wild turkey in that glen there. There you go. Make like a.
We're gonna make a rye medley out of our glasses. Medley. Okay, so all right, so I'll put the Russells in this.
Here we go.
The Russells.
It's
been a little while since I had. So
this is the 6th
Have you
year.
had?
I don't know if I've
Have you
ever had the
had?
Russell 6 year. I don't think I've ever had. Amazingly, I've
well,
never
you know
had.
what? We haven't really dabbled much in rye. Now the Dad's hat is a. Ooh.
It's kind of.
You know what? That might be one, and I appreciate them bringing this up. That might be one we have to add in the mix. You have like a 90, 94 proof for Dad's hat? I think you do.
Yes, the Dad's hat has like a 95.
The Dad's hat is local for us.
Yeah,
like
Mountain
PA.
World. Yeah.
And
thanks, buddy. It's damn good. I mean, Dad's hat.
They do.
Dad's hat has a different
good
style. If you like, thanks, buddy. If you like high rye stuff, or
that's like
really
95
raw green,
I think. Yeah.
It's got your pizzazz to it. I love their single barrel cast strength.
Oh my god, that stuff is like maple syrup. And I know we did it on the Alberta,
yes,
whatever the hell that was.
Actually, Will was asking us, do you mess with that? The Alberta.
Will, that stuff is ridiculous. Delicious. And like,
that's 100% rye.
And I have a theory, and it could be backed up, but I would just say it's something I've been thinking about. It seems like longitudinally, like as like this Canadian rye, not near the same notes as we have here. So I'm thinking climate plays a huge part in the way rye expresses itself. Who knows? Maybe somebody who knows a lot about rye would be like, yeah, that's what it is. But that's my thought.
Definitely.
I don't know.
It's freaking delicious. That Alberta rye.
Like really clean,
delicious,
crisp, flavorful. And when I say crisp, I don't mean that like it in a way of like snappy, but it's just like really almost refreshing.
Yeah, it's
so
very
clean tasting. And I'm like, okay, so maybe climate plays a factor, because we see it with wine. Like we were in the wine thing, we see that a lot.
Terroir.
And just climate. You know what I mean? Like growing season and everything.
Dude, it makes a big difference.
Anyway, I'm babbling on.
It makes a huge difference. It really does.
That has a really killer nose too.
This has more of those caramel, butterscotch notes. There you go.
That's it. Throw it out the window.
It has more of those notes.
It is definitely,
dare I say, coconut, like an almond joy.
God damn it! Like,
I'm ruining it.
It's I was a kid.
I'm gonna ruin your turkey experience.
I was a kid. I loved chocolate covered marshmallows, and like when I would be fooled with chocolate covered coconut, I'd be so pissed. No, see, I'm getting more of like sweet, almost like some of those brandy notes we got with like the orange and the apple
palette. It's a darker finish. It's darker. It's not. You aren't gonna get bright sunshine up your ass with this one.
No,
this is like staying dark, burnt notes.
It's got a little like caramelized sugar on the nose, like a little like like a burned sugar like.
And the rye spice is definitely bready. It's doughy. It's like rye bread.
Yeah, you definitely get more dough on this.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
A little more rye bread.
Yeah, this is definitely bready, which I appreciate. I love like a nice bready or doughy, notes on there. So it's like something that I kind of really dig. I'll tell you what, this is really good. The finish again isn't crazy. It's not going to blow off but everything else
hangs on longer though than some.
It does. I think it's maybe a little bit longer than the Michter's, but it's really good. I mean, for the price of that Russell's 6-year rye, I mean, damn, that's solid, man. And that's always on the shelf. That all right, 10-year.
So we got to come up with 3, and I don't know why 3. I just made that up. But I'm gonna say if I had to like duke them out between 3, it's gonna be Rittenhouse, Russell's. Oh crap. Okay, so rare breed is in the above 100 proof.
Yeah, it's above 100 proof.
And man, that's tough between Elijah Craig and I'm gonna say
the Old Forester. You weren't feeling the watermelon.
I'm gonna say the Jack Daniels, the Rittenhouse, and probably the Russells. And I'm gonna.
I think Jack Daniels wins for me. Jack Daniels wins for me.
Wins for me as in,
but as of right now, out of all of them so far. But I would say behind that,
I don't know. I'd like to see that up against the Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse is that good.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to go Rittenhouse. I'm going to go Jack Daniels. And then I have to say I really like the Old Forester. So I think what you and I will be maybe have that extra pour in there. We're going to have to if we disagree. So the next time that we kind of go into this, I think we'll have to have the Old Forester and the what was the one you picked?
So here's a thought. If we have, let's say we pick 3, we have to agree on 3 that are like our top 3, and then 3 that are our bottom 3, right? And then they have to duke it out. So it's almost like,
ooh, that Russell's though.
You know what I'm saying? That way it's like you get a winner for like, okay, if these are the 3 you're comparing to. I don't know if that's really fair, but it makes for a good conversation.
Buddy, that Russell's really is, though. That's drinking. Just like the 3rd sip right there. Damn it. All right, I'm going to go with you. I'm doing it. We're going to agree. So we're going to go Russell's Reserve, 6-year.
Jack Daniels and Rittenhouse.
The Jack Daniels, single barrel. The 90, or no, I'm sorry.
The red label.
Yeah, the 47%
the maroon label.
Alcohol.
Yep, 47.
And we'll do the Rittenhouse. That's so far. Buddy, can you plug that? See that little plug there?
Yeah, I can
plug that in the back there. Thanks, buddy. We're going a little a little low on there. So yeah. Now that's another thing is the Wild Turkey 101 rye. I've been seeing that a shit ton lately, and
Around
I just
here.
got to I got to grab it and see what that's like. Compare that to
So we might have to do another process of elimination.
I think we're gonna have another one. There's a lot of ryes that are 100, let's say 101 proof and under. Let's be fair, that are out there. That damn, are they good drinkers?
Yeah,
They might be better than the bourbons that are under 100 proof. Honestly, I
think there is some truth to that. And I really didn't dabble much in rye. I think my first experience with rye was like maybe not the best, so I kind of wrote it off for lack of a better term and just really dabble in it. But now it's like I'm thinking that there's enough really good ryes out there to, even if you're not a rye fan, to find one that fits.
Yeah, I think we've learned that this live here. I mean,
I agree.
This I'll tell you what, this was freaking awesome.
This is awesome. We have some stuff that I kind of set aside here if we got to it. If not, but hey.
Discovery. Which one is that? One or two?
This is
the two.
Number 2.
Oh, Discovery 2.
Discovery 2. Also autographed. Never opened because, Jesus, it's been like it's been well over a year since I had this bottle. Never opened it.
It's just delicious shit
to think about.
And then the Bourbon 30.
And the Bourbon 30 stuff, guys.
Dude, we probably maybe we can get together next week.
Yes.
And I think Jeff want to throw a date out there. We're kind of like, it's going to be kind of random, so sorry.
Until we get things
settled
down. Summer times are really crazy for me, work, and But we'll definitely nail something down.
Yep, we'll throw another video out. I think we might we're talking different videos and everything, so you have to kind of.
We got some stuff coming for sure. We've been slacking a little bit lately.
We'll get back into it. This was a good time.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. So we're gonna jump over with Scott.
We're gonna go to Scott.
Continue to hang out.
Let's go to Scott.
Scott, let's make fun of Scott.
Let's go make fun of him
and have a good time. But no, we really appreciate everybody just hanging out with us, man, and everybody jumping on because it's been a while and showing us that love. So we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much, and cheers, everyone. Let's go over to Scott at My Bourbon Journey. Let's do it. Let's get over there. Let's talk shit in his ear.
Yeah, let's make fun of him a little bit. Let's wind him up.
All right, we'll see you guys over there.
See you over there. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right, later, guys.
See you.
Peace.